I'm gonna cross suicide probably.
Okay.
Wait, is that a... I laid out a guy camping your favorite room. I'm gonna drop in case there's a second one. What if I told you that wasn't Flechette? Flechette is the community's favorite shotgun round this wipe due to its effectiveness against armor. You can watch any video testing the round on YouTube and it can easily 2 to 3 hit any armor in the game. However, at ranges further than 20 meters, the spread of the round makes it an ineffective killer. But that's fine, I mean shotguns are meant for point blank ranges and Flechette is still the best round, right? Wrong. The most versatile and best round for shotguns has always been and always will be Magnum Buck. It's obvious that these two rounds fill different roles. Magbuck does 50 damage with 8 pellets, giving a total of 400 damage, while Flechette does half of that damage but destroys armor. So with Flechette, you're shooting center mass, and with Magbuck, you're blasting legs, and head if you're peeking an angle where legs aren't visible. Let's do some testing at range. I chose 45 meters because that's when both rounds start to be completely ineffective. Unloading Flechette into the back of our target takes around our entire mag to kill. And Magbuck is much quicker, shooting legs with around 5 to 6 rounds to kill. Now I know what you're thinking, both rounds take forever and it doesn't make a difference whether it's 5 rounds or 15 rounds, someone with an MK would have flicked me and 2-shot my thorax. But pay attention to the damage dispersion of both rounds. Because Flechette has low damage and you're going for center mass to zero their armor, all of your target's limbs are decently healthy up to the kill shot. Now look at Magbuck, almost right away you black legs. If your target isn't pain killed, they're now a sitting duck, and if they are, their health pool will tick away while they sprint. If you peek out of cover and instantly black their legs, you get to dictate the pace of the fight. Blacking legs permanently disables your enemy and forces them to push you or back off to surgery. If they push, they'll lose a bunch of their health pool sprinting, and continuing the fight with black limbs will decrease your time to kill significantly. If they back off to stitch and heal up, you can safely push your advantage whether it's repositioning, nading, or baiting them to cancel their surgery. With Flechette, you don't get any of these options to dictate the pace of the fight because all they have to do is slam their Salo hotkey while finding cover. It only takes 4 seconds of healing to top up your thorax and reset the fight. Take this fight I had on Interchange for example, where my opponent was shooting Flechette. From Rasmussen to a dick entrance where I got blasted here is around 10 to 15 meters. They land a nice center mass shot on me and look what I do. I literally walk it off while I'm healing. Bro, what the... If they had blacked my legs, I'm now trapped inside a dick, and no matter where I hide inside the store, they will hear me surgery. I could choose not to surgery, but that'll leave me with a health pool of 375 for one leg and around 310 if they manage to nick my other leg or an arm. If every pellet from Magbuck connects, it'll do 400 damage, so they only need about 6 out of 8 pellets on flesh to kill, and that's an easy mouse 1 span. But because they're using Flechette, even though they landed a really nice center mass shot, I get to run around freely and reposition. I want to emphasize that if they had tagged me with Magbuck, I'd be stuck inside the dick, but I'm able to escape because of Flechette. That's one painkiller 4. Okay, let me eat another one. He's looking here, I just saw his laser. They landed another good one on me, and once again I'm fairly healthy. My armor is at the point where if 4 Flechette darts out of 8 land on my thorax, I will die. But landing 4 out of 8 darts will mean they have to get up close. Gap closing is especially difficult because he has to give up advantage to push. If they were using Magbuck, then he could just pepper me every now and then and every black limb will be permanent damage. And because of how black limb damage works, eventually they can just hit me with 2 pellets on any limb to zero my head. Now where Flechette wins against Magbuck is at point blank ranges. but it's a skill differential, not an effectiveness differential. With Flechette, you can turn off your brain and unload in a center mass and you'll probably zero their armor and win. But with magbuck, it has higher recoil, so you're gonna have to learn to control it or adjust to it. You also have to pay attention to the angle you're peeking and the way you're taking the fight. You want to take fights where their toes are exposed, and if that isn't possible, then you have to adjust your crosshair placement from their feet to their head. I was too focused on the footsteps inside and I get pretty lucky here being able to react to their swing with a headshot. Oh, that jump scared me. I tried for another headshot, but noticing that my aim was low, I re-peek with the intention of hitting legs. Because if any limb is black, they will die with a single leg shot, and I know I hit him in the arms at least once. On re-peek, I noticed they've already passed out from 2 arm shots. Here's a clip where they didn't pain kill against me. This rain is actually... There's someone shooting the scav along with me, and I pre-fired because I spotted a humanoid object just a second ago. Someone else was shooting on him with the M1A suppressed. I wasn't the only one shooting at that scav. I snapped his legs right away and notice how he's panicking and crawling around missing all his shots. He probably can't aim because your screen bounces up and down if you're trying to move without painkiller. Flechette doesn't induce this kind of panic in players. Two-hit kill close range, just like Flechette. This is about 30 meters out, and I'm not confident Flechette has the consistency magbuck has. Notice how they actually had enough time to flick and get a bullet off? If I needed 1 or 2 more shots, I may have died. If I had cover, this would be where I snap their legs and retreat to play War of Attrition. But since I didn't, I had to commit. I whiff here and I die for it. If I had Flechette, it would have been a much easier shot. But like I mentioned earlier, magbuck is more versatile but less forgiving. It's not the round's fault that I whiffed. And if I swap to anything inferior for the reason that it's easier, it'll become a crutch to my improvement. Like and subscribe if you like my content, drop a comment if you agree or disagree, swing by my stream if you want to see me pump big Russian men full of magbuck. Thanks for watching.